Hello P6s, hope you're keeping well. And welcome to our literacy for Tuesday the 23rd of February. So, what is in store today? Start off with our phonics, and we'll be following the same pattern as we normally do in school. So, let's look at the endings to start off with. This week's sound is the S-U-R-T-U-R ending. Can you hear the sound in the few examples? Ensure, future, closure, fracture. So, download this week's PowerPoint to find out more about those endings. Then download this week's word for sorting. And remember, you can choose the higher level or the lower level. So, today, Tuesday, we're going to have to sort the words on the list to find out which words contain the same spelling of the target sound. Make sure you spell them correctly, focusing on the spelling of them as well. Then, our main activity. So far in P6, we've looked at nouns, verbs, and adjectives. And today, we're going to focus on adverbs. So if you think about the word adverb, it adds to verbs. So while adjectives describe and tell us more about nouns, adverbs tell us more and describe the verbs. They add to the verbs. So an adverb gives more meaning to a verb. There are three types of adverbs. The first one is adverbs tell us how something happened. I checked my work carefully. How did I check my work? I checked it carefully. So, carefully is an adverb telling how something happened. Second type of adverb is when something had happened, an adverb of time. I always try my best. When do I try my best? Always. So always is an adverb of time. And the last type of adverb is where something happened, an adverb of place. I will meet you here. Where will I meet you? The word is here. So here is an adverb of place. So there's some examples, some more examples. Mum spoke quietly because the baby was asleep. The adverb in that sentence is quietly because it tells us how Mum spoke. That's an adverb of manner. Another example. Yesterday I went to Stormont Park with my friends. The adverb in that sentence is yesterday because it tells us when I went to the park. I went yesterday. So it's an adverb of time telling us when I went. Next sentence, the birds are flying up to their nest. What word tells us more about flying? It's up, because it tells us where the birds are flying. They're flying up. So, we have three types of adverbs. Adverbs of manner tell us how, and most of those finish with the letters ly. So we normally add ly to the end of adjective, and that forms the adverb. If, however, the adjective ends with an e, we'd usually drop the e before adding ly. So there's an example. Gentle, gently. We drop the e and add ly. But be careful, of course, there are some exceptions. The rule doesn't apply to every word. For example, fiercely. Fierce ends in e, but when we spell fiercely, we add ly to it. And then the last rule, and this looks very similar to things we've done in plurals, ending in y. Have a look. If the adjective ends with y, we change the y to I, and then add ly. So if you look at the example, happy, I happily did my work. So happily is the adverb, and it's H-A-P-P-I-L-Y. So let's look at a few more examples. Another adverb of manner. I neatly wrote out my homework. Can you think what the adverb is in that sentence? Well, first we look for the verb. Wrote is the verb, that's the action word. What tells us more about writing or how I wrote would be neatly. So neatly is the adverb. See if you can get the adverb in the sentence. Finally, I sat down for a rest. So, find the verb. Sat. Any words telling us more about sat, adding to sat? It's finally, which is an adverb of time, telling us when I sat down. See if you can find the adverb in the sentence. We played outside in the sunshine. Find the verb. Played. Any words telling us more about played? Outside. It's an adverb of place, telling us where I played. So, for today's work, you are going to download an adverb sheet, and there are two choices. There's the high level and the lower level one. So, let's look at the lower level sheet. So, read through the teaching, which is normally in colour at the top in yellow. So an adverb is a word which gives us more meaning to a verb. So, once you've read that, let's look at the first task. So, you have to complete each sentence with a suitable adverb from the box. So, always first find the verb. So, I listen. Let's try B. So, the verb is listen. How do you listen? I listen carefully. So, you would fill in carefully. And then cross out carefully. Number 2. Copy the sentence, so you'd write the sentences out and you'd underline the adverb in each one. So, let's do C. The boy spoke rudely. Before you underline the adverb, find the verb. So the verb is spoke. That's the doing word, spoke. And then ask, how did the boy speak? And the answer is rudely. So the adverb, which you're going to underline with the ruler, of course, is rudely. The second part of that is going to focus on the spelling of adverbs, forming them from adjectives. Spoke about this earlier, so let's have a quick look at this. So, the first one in each group has been done for you. So let's look at A. The adjective is deep. To form an adverb, we add ly. So, clever is the adjective. The adverb is cleverly, adding ly. Then, from I to P, you'll notice they end in E. And on most occasions, when the adjectives end in E, to form an adverb, we add ly, but we cross out, we omit the E. So, simple, the adverb is simply, and you'll see I've omitted the E. And then from Q to X, you'll notice that the adjectives end in Y. And when we form an adverb, we cross out the Y, omit the Y, and add ly. So, hungry, the adverb is hungrily. Right, in part 2, you complete the adverb webs. So, the verb is in the middle, so we've got eat. How do you eat? Well, you eat slowly. It's an adverb, hungrily. Let's look at part B. Sing. How do you sing? The verb is sing. How do you sing? Loudly. So you complete that with examples of your own. And talk is the verb. How do you talk? Well, you could say quietly. So you're going to choose the adverbs for each of those verbs. And the last part is the challenge. And what you've got to do is, firstly, write out the passage, punctuate correctly, putting in the capital letters and full stops to make the sentences. And once you've done that, you then underline all the adverbs in the passage. Remember, first find the verbs before you underline the adverbs. I'm not going to give examples of that. That is a bit of a challenge for you to do. I know you can do it. And the high-level page. This time we're going to focus on adverbs of manner, time and place, as I discussed earlier. So again, read through the teaching page. And the first part, you're going to copy the sentences and underline the verb in each one. So let's take C. It rained heavily on the tent. So what is the action or what is the verb? So it's rained. So for each sentence, you're going to find the verb. Then, part 2. Now circle the adverb of manner. So how? So, let's go back to C. It rained heavily on the tent. So we've said the verb is rained, and we now ask for manner. How did it rain? And it's heavily. So that is the adverb, because it answers how. In part 3, you've got to write some of your own sentences, including the adverbs of time and of place. So, there are the adverbs of time. There's now, tomorrow, first, always, after. So, for example, a sentence could be, I will always try my best. So that is using the adverb of time, using always. And adverbs of place, down, everywhere, in, outside, left. Example of sentence you could write down. You write your own sentence. We played outside in the sunshine. So that'd be, where did you play? It would be outside. So you're writing that sentence. You've got to make up the sentence of your own, including those adverbs. Second part of that. You're going to draw a chart like this, which has got 3 headings. The adverbs of manner, just answer the question how. Adverbs of time, when. Adverbs of place, where. Then, there are lots of adverbs in this box. What you've got to do is you've got to decide, is the adverb an adverb of manner, adverb of time, or adverb of place? Does it answer the question? How for manner, when for time, where for place? So, later. That is going to be adverb of when. When you'll do something, I'll do it later. So you would write later in the adverb of time and cross it out. Quickly, that's how you do something. I ran quickly. How did I run? Quickly. And an example of adverb of place would be inside. I played inside. Where did I play? Inside. So you'd write inside under the where. So, for each of those adverbs, you're going to decide what type of adverb they are and put them in their correct column. And then your challenge is to punctuate this passage correctly. So you've got to write it out, putting in all the full stops, capital letters, commas, all the punctuation marks you need. And then you'd underline each adverb. And above each adverb, you'd write M. If it's an adverb of manner, remember that answers the question how. T, if it's an adverb of time. And P, if it is an adverb of place. So good luck with that. Try your very best.